Hello everyone, this is Moshe, the Electric Israeli. Thank you for joining my channel. If you are new, hit that subscribe button right there somewhere. And thank you for all my viewers and supporters and patrons. I really appreciate your support to my channel so I can stay independent and say whatever I want. Today we're going to talk about a bipartisan proposal to extend the federal tax incentive for all electric cars. What is the key word in what I just said? Anyone? Bueller? Bipartisan. So I'm gonna name names. I'm not gonna name all the names. So Republican Senator Susan Collins and Lamar Alexander and Gary Peters and others, Democrats and Republicans, are now proposing extension for the federal tax exemption for all electric cars, by size of the battery, that. And it's going to be called, let me see, Driving America Forward Act. It's in the Senate, and basically, let me just tell you quickly what, if you don't know, what's the tax incentive now. Basically, anybody who buys an electric car, pure electric or plug-in hybrid, depending on the size of the battery, you can get up to $7,500 off your taxes, depending what tax bracket you are, yada yada, for an electric car you buy. But not all electric cars are created equal. Every manufacturer that hit the 200,000 cars sold in the United States, then the incentive continues for the end of the next quarter. Then it goes by half of the next 2 quarters, half of the next 2 quarters, and then goes away. For example, Tesla now is in the midst of the half of the 75. Chevrolet just hit the same thing because they sold more than 200 units. And at the end of this year and beginning of next year, Tesla and Bolt, anybody who will buy these cars will not enjoy any federal tax incentive. Local and state incentives remain, that depending on your state. So what does Driving America Forward Act is proposing? To add 400,000 cars more per manufacturer, making it 600,000. Number one. Number two, to have the incentive for $7,000 that you will get, the consumer will get directly, and then deducted from the income, the taxable income for your next year's taxes. And from what I understand, I hope I understand it correctly, that it's going to be a one-time thing. In other words, if you are in the 400,000, meaning they got the 75, everybody gets that. The next 400, the 7,000, it's a one-time deal. For example, I enjoy the tax incentive for 3 cars. You can still do that. From what I understand, for the first 200, let's pick a one, Hyundai. Let's say you buy a Hyundai Kona EV. They are not near, or Nissan Leaf, they're not near getting to 200,000. So you can this year, next year, whatever. Once they hit the 200,000, now in the 400,000 bracket, let's say, you get 7,000 straight to you, but that's it. You buy the next one, doesn't count, from what I understand. And the phase away is going to be 9 months instead of 15 months. Let me explain. Like I said before, let's take Tesla. When Tesla hit last December 2018, when they hit the 200,000, you could still get $7,500 until the end of that quarter. So let's say they hit it in September, October, let's say November. So let's say by November they got 200. Until the end of the year, December 31st, you can still get it $7,500. Then for 2 quarters, you get half of that, and then for 2 quarters you get half of that. So altogether it could go up to 15 months. In this proposal, the fade will be in 9 months. So you give and you take. That's what bipartisan bills look like, and I think it's wonderful. I think it should be unlimited, but this is a great start, and hopefully it can get through, because from what I understand from the Trump administration, the Trump administration budget, all incentives for electric car go away right away. The Congress is not going to go for it, obviously. By the way, all the incentives for the oil companies stays. Just by the way, in case you didn't know. So I like it. I like it a lot. It doesn't go far enough, but it's great. Can get what you want. Thank you for watching, guys. Let me know what you think. Help me change the world one electric car at a time. See you tomorrow with another video.